Thank you, Chair, for giving me the floor. Thank you for the audience for giving me this opportunity for joining me in this presentation entitled Valorization of Poultry Manure by Composting Between Opportunity and Obligation. This presentation is related to my book, edited and published last year in Germany, entitled Valorisation des fumiers agricoles par compostage entre opportunité et obligation. So my presentation will contain 4 parts. First part, an introduction to introduce the studied region and to announce the objectives of this book. Second part will be reserved to composting science, and third part will be reserved to composting of poultry manure and how to assess compost of poultry manure, chicken and turkey manure. And then we will conclude and make some recommendations. So, studied region, Sharia situated in northwest of Morocco, is characterized by a rapid growth in poultry farming with 8% growth per year. It's also the first white meat producing region in Morocco with a production of 37 million of manure per year and more than 100,000 tons per year. However, this livestock farming caused environmental impacts that aroused interest of environmentalists. It caused pollution of natural resources such as water, soil, and air by chemical compounds, bad smells, or even pathogenic microorganisms. The objective of this book are as follows: A. To introduce the reader to the basics of composting science. B. To assess the composting impact on stabilization and hygienization of poultry manure. C. How to promote poultry manure compost as an organic amendment. The part 1 of this book, Composting Science, studied origin produces more than 500,000 tons of manure per year, which implies the need for treatment to address pollution problems. That's why we use composting technique as a solution. The question is composting? Composting is a bioxidation process that involves the mineralization and humidification of organic matter. There are 2 kinds of composting, 2 main kinds of composting. First one is aerobic composting, the second one anaerobic composting. The first one is a decomposition process that requires oxygen to degrade more material. This operation is carried out by aerobic microorganisms that degrade organic matter. These microorganisms convert organic matter into carbon dioxide, biomass, heat, and humus. The second kind of composting is anaerobic composting, which takes place in the absence of oxygen. Biodegradation is carried out by anaerobic microorganisms. It produces methane, organic acid, hydrogen sulfide, and other compounds. For every composting process, there are 2 main phases. First one, bioxidative phase or active phase, and second phase, maturation phase or curing phase. The bioxidative phase contains 3 subphases: mesophilic, thermophilic, and cooling phase. For the mesophilic subphase, bacterial and fungal mesophilic flora degrades simple sugar, amino acid, and protein, thus inducing a rapid increase in temperature. The second phase is thermophilic subphase, where thermophilic flora degrades fats, cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. During this phase, a great part of pathogens are destroyed. And the third subphase is cooling subphase, where microbial activity increases, leading to a drop in temperature in the pipe or in the heat. This gradual decrease indicates the beginning of compost maturation. Second main phase, maturation phase, is characterized by the stabilization and humidification of organic matter. The maturation phase requires several months or even several weeks or even several months. So, in this video, we sum up the phase of composting process. We begin with active phase, where the temperature would rise up till 65 degrees or even 70 degrees Celsius. It requires oxygen, and water to boost proliferation of microorganisms, thermophilic and mesophilic microorganisms. It allows to kill pathogens, eliminate disease, and breaks down phytotoxic compounds. Second main phase is curing phase. It allows to stabilize organic matter. It could take several months. But how to assess a compost? So, for that, we use three kinds of parameters: chemical, physical, and biological parameters. For physical parameters, you can use organoleptic properties, such as texture, odor, smells, temperature. For chemical parameters, you can use also pH, mineral nitrogen, like ammonium or nitrate. You can use also carbon-nitrogen ratio and humidification, the content of humic or fulvic acid. And for biological parameters, among other, you can use pathogenic microorganisms such as coliform and fecal, total coliform and fecal coliform, Salmonella, Streptococcus, Enterobacteriaceae. Also, we can use also phytotoxicity. Second part of this book is reserved to patrimonial composting. This figure shows the monitoring of heat temperature during composting of 2 K-liter. As you see, there are two distinguished phases: bioxydative phase and maturation phase in this figure. In this video, I sum up the process of poultry manure composting. So we bring raw poultry manure, we add cereal straw in order to prepare the mixture of compost, must be pile, heap or windrow, in order to ensure a good beginning of the composting process in order to produce sanitized and mature compost. For these studies, we use some physical-chemical assessment to assess pooled chicken manure compost and also turkey manure compost. For the pH, it trend to 6 pound for turkey manure compost, and for chicken manure it trend to 7 pound to about neutrality. We use also other physical-chemical parameters such as carbon-nitrogen ratio. It was less than 10 for turkey and chicken manure compost, and also we used ammonium and nitrate ratio. It was about 0.66 for turkey manure compost and 0.59 for chicken manure compost respectively. For microbiological assessment, we used some pathogenic microorganisms such as fecal coliforms, Enterobacteriaceae, Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus, and anaerobic reducing. These figures shows the reducing of population of Enterobacteriaceae, fecal coliforms, Escherichia coli. And the fifth figure shows the reduction of population of Staphylococcus aureus, sulfate-reducing anaerobic bacteria, and also the reducing of yeast and molds. As you know, soil is a precious and vulnerable natural resource, but soil organic matter is also the most important indicator for soil quality. And you know, in our region, the arid or semi-arid region, generally, soil organic matter is lower than 1.5%. Spreading compost is to enhance soil organic matter contents. The incorporation of compost contributes to better carbon sequestration in soil than manure, and soil amended to manure compost show a better organic status, richer composition, and improved spearmint yields. To conclude, we can say that a proper management of poultry manure by composting helps to limit its environmental impact on natural resources. It could be a factor of production while improving quality and health of agricultural soils in arid and semi-arid region. We recommend for that to develop a clear vision with a good policy and a successful action plan in order to ensure the sustainable development of agriculture.